If you are going to play an overtime game after back-to-back, you might as well win it at home. So much to get to in this one, so much happened. First of all, let's talk about that last play to get this game to overtime. First things first, Chris Bosh gave you a 31-point night, if not a little bit more. But those two screens he gave you to get to the basket, were those huge?
Oh, big. You know, we played that game, and at that time, it's me, him, or Goran. You know, whoever's running that pick and roll, Chris is a great target, you know, to have. And, you know, the defense sometimes cheats to him, and you have to read it. And I was able to get to the paint a few times and make a couple of things happen. Did
you know at the end of regulation that you were going to go and go right to the rim?
Yeah, I said I was going to the basket. I told everybody I was going to basket, and if they would have collapsed and I had enough time, I would have kicked it for a three. But I had a lane, and, you know, I didn't want to settle for a jump shot. You know, I wanted to be aggressive and take it all away. And I got a good lane and was able to make a nice little finger roll there.
Looked like a playoff finish, I remember, once against the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah.
The defense you all played on these inbounds at the end, obviously with you kind of freelancing and being able to make a decision on where you wanted to impact with intensity, what was critical there?
Well, Paul George tonight. Making big shots. They was going to him down the stretch. So, you know, I got to give Winslow and Lou credit for just putting their bodies on them all night and wearing them out a little bit. It allowed me to be off the ball and do what I do best, is kind of, you know, mess things up. But, you know, our bigs did a great job of, you know, being there and trying to make the shots tough. They made some big shots tonight. This was a great Eastern Conference basketball game. It felt like a playoff game. So I'm glad we found a way to pull it out.
For the seventh time this year, you guys have come back from down double digits.
Yeah.
I asked you last night if you like the way you are playing now,
yes,
the most, maybe even more than when you're winning more consecutive games. What is it about that you're seeing that's forming now?
It's a trust factor, you know. Especially when you get down big in games, you're able to come back. You gotta have trust in each other. So we're finally getting that trust that we've been talking about. We're getting our rotations down, which it took a little while to do, and we got that confidence that, you know, we are a good team, and, you know, no matter what the game is, whether we're on the road or at home, we keep fighting. And whether it's back-to-backs, whether it's 4 and 5 nights, we've proven that we can play and we can fight. So that's good, you know, for this young team to see.
Dwyane, thank you for keeping it dynamic on a Monday.
Did I put the Dwyane Wade playing back-to-backs to rest yet? Is that to rest?
No more questions.
Put it to sleep.
He's gone. You have been instructed. No more back-to-back dialogue. Let number 3 walk down that hallway. Proud and prancing even a little bit. 103-100 the final, and a couple of reasons how it happened. Oh, no, you can get it on the good foot, D. Don't worry. First of all, to end regulation. Mindset in place. Decision already made. And to overtime you go. And then to define the victory in overtime. Just a 3-point margin. This, my friends, was critical. In all, 27 from Dwyane Wade, just enough to settle the issue in overtime. More to come. Stay right there.